Fáilte Ireland again. Now, comfort food is brilliant for Lady Saturdays, and it's even better if it's something healthy.
Eva Pau from Asia Market is here with us this morning with a miso ramen recipe that will keep your belly warm this weekend. Eva, thank you so much for joining us again.
You're welcome.
Right, tell us what we're having.
Okay, so we're going to make a miso ramen soup. So the main thing is the soup base.
Okay.
So we're going to start off the pan with some oil, and then I'm going to put in some scallion.
So the green and the white part?
No, you see, I just like to use the white part here first, because if you put in the green part, it'll go all, you're cooking for, soggy. Yeah, okay, so I just want to put in the white part. Then use some fresh shiitake mushroom. So I'm not sure if this is difficult to get in a normal supermarket. You can use, normal mushrooms as well. But if you get the fresh shiitake, there's just like this
meatiness, which you don't want for that. But that kind of
just that smell. Do you smell the smell in the kitchen? It's all from the lovely shiitake mushroom.
Okay, great.
And then 2 cloves of just garlic.
Yes, the aroma's already, like even before it went on, I could smell the garlic. It was delicious.
So you just stir fry that for a good minute, and then you start adding a few ingredients. The miso paste. So this is just fermented soybean paste, but it's so versatile. Like, a lot of people use it in like making miso butter, or even like they use it as like even like miso caramel.
With caramel?
Yes, in like a chocolate chip cookie or something. So it's a very versatile ingredient, and if you haven't used it before, I would suggest trying to use it. And so this is just making the base of the soup stock. Okay. So we have the miso in there, and then
miso is a non-negotiable ingredient here for you, Eva.
Yes. So 2 tablespoons of the soy sauce.
Because I'd try and make a certain type, or I don't know, a ramen, but I wouldn't have these ingredients. So, and she was like, "Then you're not making ramen."
No, you're not. You better get yourself to Asia Market and get all the proper ingredients.
There's not that many that needs to go into to just get that flavour. But I think I really like mushrooms. So this I think makes a really good base. And so you just kind of mix the miso paste all into the mushrooms and the scallion, and then you add in just like 500 mils of water.
I have dashi seasoning in my list of ingredients here. What is that?
Ah, yes. I was going to tell you about the dashi seasoning. So dashi is like a soup stock base that is, the basis for making your miso soup, okay? But usually what you need to do, there's quite a process. So you need to, make the soup base using like kombu, seaweed, some like katsubashi, which is like a tuna flake, bonito flake, but they have it in a sachet.
Yay! I like your style.
So to make like the miso ramen a very quick soup base, it has it in like a seasoning powder. So all you do, add the soup dashi seasoning powder in.
Kind of like stock or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just let that boil up. So I have one made here that's already boiling. And to that, I'm just going to add some pak choy. So the fresh pak choy, I'm just adding it in at the very end, so because you don't want it to be too soggy. So just to maintain the crunch. Still. And it really only takes a minute, literally a minute. So I'm just going to stir that in.
They're tiny. They're baby pak choys. I've never seen ones as small before.
I'm not familiar with pak choy myself now, I might add, so I'll take your word for it.
They go baby pak choy or large pak choy, which is the one that you get in most supermarkets.
Yes. Okay.
But so that's just boiling up there, and I've got some water here to boil up, and I want to tell you about ramen, because ramen, there's frozen ramen, there's ready to cook ramen, there is dried ramen.
Ramen is noodles.
Ramen, yes, ramen noodles. Yes.
So I got you now. Oh, we're bubbling.
Oh my goodness, we're bubbling. We are bubbling. Okay, so
look at me observing. I'm a great sous chef from a distance.
So what we're going to just put into the water, like the ramen noodle, I quite like something with a bit of chewiness. So that's why I usually go for like something like a frozen ramen.
Yeah.
So the frozen ramen still has a bit of texture, and it cooks so quickly, like 1-2 minutes. You just don't want to overcook it. And then what you do is so you have the hot water, which keeps on boiling up, and you add the noodles in, and then to stop it cooking, because you only want it to cook for 2 minutes, you run it under some cold water. So after you cook it for 2 minutes, you run it under some cold water.
To stop the heat making it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And I've divided them into some bowls here.
And so what would be the benefits of using each of the different types of the noodles, Eva?
The noodles. It's just what you prefer in terms of texture-wise. So if you feel, because well, this keeps quite well in the freezer, you know. But if you have the ready cooked one, because like you can use that in like a stir fry or something like that. So if you, it depends on what you have in your.
Okay, well, you could use any of them.
You can use,
great.
And then I've prepared some toppings here, which I'm going to add on to the ramen, cooked ramen noodles. So some edamame beans, so some Japanese ramen, and then some crab stick as well. So I just like to kind of have a bit of colour on. So you can add in whatever you want, like, you know, you can add in like some chicken.
You're vegetarian.
Yes, I'm going to create a veggie one for Eva.
Thank you, Eva.
And then it's just putting in the soup base. And that's all. That's it. So it's so quick, but you'll kind of taste that lovely umami flavour that you have. Okay.
So what other kind of toppings could you put on it?
You can, I sometimes put in like some chicken, like, so whatever you have in your fridge. It's kind of like something that, whatever's in the fridge, we're just going to put as a topping.
Yeah. I like doing the eggs, you know, the soft boiled eggs cut in half
with
on
the
top
soy.
of ramen. Yes, yeah.
So I'm just going to add some of the soup stock.
Oh, that smells
Doesn't it?
delicious.
It does look warming, doesn't it? Yeah. Needed after the cold spell we've had.
So now you can add in the green part of the kind of scallion. So as some like topping. Yeah, as a topping.
Gorgeous. Could you chop some soy, what's it called? The stuff made out of soy. My brain is gone.
Tofu.
That's it. Could you chop some tofu?
Absolutely. You would put it in when you're putting the pak choi, and usually because it's so soft and delicate, I'd probably put it into this kind of a soup ladle, and then set it in, and then cook it for a minute, and then put it on the topping.
Okay.
So now I'm going to add in, just to decorate it, I'm just going to add in some sesame seeds, and these are really cool as well. These are like seaweed snacks. So like you can they're kind of already cut like this, and you just add it onto. Oh,
that looks
your
like restaurant grade stuff now. That's what I'm going to be doing. A bit of sesame seeds, some seaweed, and I'm going to be impressing at home now. Thank you so much, Eva. I'll pass that over to Elaine.
Thank you.
And some forks.
And some forks. Delicious. Eva, this looks amazing. Right, let me have a quick taste.
Oh, noodles. I always feel like Kung Fu Panda when I eat ramen.
That is delicious. Oh
my God, that is gorgeous.
Isn't it fabulous? Let me try some of the mushroom now.
Yeah.
They're very quick to make.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Oh, it was,
gorgeous.
wasn't it?
So anything, any kind of meats or any vegetables you have just lying around, pack them in at the end, and that's it.
Yeah, like so sometimes, I mean, I would have pan fried some chicken and then, you know, and had it overnight and then in the fridge, and I just add it onto the miso ramen.
Oh, would you normally have a bigger portion than this? Because I like a big portion.
Do you know what would be really nice is like even dumplings into it.
Oh, gorgeous.
You know, dumplings.
Oh, make dumplings the next time. Makes beautiful dumplings.
I will definitely make dumplings next time for the Chinese.
Thank you so much for joining us once again. This is gorgeous and full of recipe details are on our website, and you can find more from Eva on asiamarket.ie.
After the break, it's Harry Potter like you've never seen it before. We're chatting to the sketch comedian taking on one of the movie world's biggest franchises. We'll be back in 3.